Hi, it's the Las Vegas Poker Coach. Welcome to another episode. Glad to have you here. Follow me on Instagram at LVPokerCoach. I wanted to talk a little bit about the process I go through to get ready to go for a poker session. Now, for most of us, it seems fun to just go to a casino and play poker. Shouldn't really go put a lot of thought into it. But for me, I mean, this is my work. This is my profession. So I try to take deliberate steps to get ready to perform my best, just like you might in your work, in your daily activities. You might have your own rituals to how you get ready for work. So there's a process I go through in order to make sure that I'm playing my best. So I thought I'd share it with you. First thing I do is I make sure that all my errands and obligations are done for the day. I don't like anything about, well, before I go to the casino, I got to stop here and then I got to go here. And then when I'm playing, I don't want to be thinking, oh, well, I got to leave the casino by this time because this other place closes at this time. I don't want any of that. I want to be able to get in my car, go straight to the casino, be focused, put in my work, and drive straight back. So for me, I block out my workday and have nothing else to do for the time before or time after. I have everything done. All my errands are taken care of. I can do nothing but focus on poker during that time. The second thing I do is I make sure that I have fresh laundry ready to go for the day. I'm someone that likes to wear clean clothes every single day. So I know some people, you might wear the same T-shirt a couple days in a row, or maybe you don't have to wash your jeans. You only wash your jeans every so often, and that's okay for other people. But for me, I'm somebody who needs to have, fresh clothes from top to bottom. So if I need to do the laundry, I go ahead and to get that taken care of during the day. But I'm just somebody who just needs to have fresh clothes to perform my best. So I always make sure I have that and I plan accordingly. Next thing I do is I always eat a meal. I eat a meal and make sure I'm just ready to go. My goal when I walk into the casino is usually to play 6 hours, and I don't take breaks. I usually play 6 hours straight through. I'm not someone who's getting a massage at the table or getting up and walking around or saying hello to people. That's not me. I want to go in, put in my 6 hours, and basically just grind away. I mean, every once in a while I might stop for a sandwich if I get hungry, something like that. But it's very rare for me to take breaks. So I want to have a meal in me, make sure I'm fueled up, ready to go for the next 6 hours. Next, I usually hop in the shower. I like to be freshly showered before I start a session. Even if I've showered that morning, I'll shower again before the casino. That's something I picked up a long time ago from a book called Burning the Tables in Las Vegas by Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson is a professional blackjack player. He has been so for a very, very long time. It's a great book. He shares tons of experience in it. And that's one of the things he says as part of his rituals, where he likes to be showered every time he plays a session. And he would play multiple sessions a day, so sometimes he would shower 5, 6 times a day. Um, he talks about how the ions create a positive energy in your body, things like that. I'm not sure if I believe all that, but I know that a shower does make me feel good, so I just go ahead and subscribe to that theory, and I always make sure I'm freshly showered before I head out to the casino. Next, I start to get things ready in my poker bag. Primarily, I want to make sure that I have a fully charged phone and a fully charged battery pack as a backup. When you're at the table, you're not always going to have a source to recharge your phone. So I make sure I start with a phone that's fully charged, and then I have a battery pack as a backup, and I have a cable to connect it to. In addition to that, I also carry the voice recorder that I use for my blogs. Um, I usually pretty good about taking notes or remembering things, but every once in a while, I will want to go ahead and make some recordings during the day or while I'm in the car on the way back from the casino. So I'll also make sure that my recorder is ready to go. Also in my poker bag, I'll make sure that I always have some snack bars in there. Again, just in case I get hungry at the table, snack bars are a really handy way to eat something quickly and then be done with it without having to get up or take a break. So I'll always have like 3 or 4 Cliff Bars in my bag, making sure that I have something there as a backup just in case. You know, Cliff Bars last forever, so you can just buy a pack and leave it in there for a while. Finally, every once in a while, I'll also throw a drink in my poker bag. If it's hot or if it's cold out, I might, fill up an Nalgene bottle with something that I like to drink, like a Gatorade or orange juice, something along those lines. Again, just there as a backup. Obviously, I can order something at the casino, but if I want something special, I'll go ahead and pack that in my poker bag. So at that point, I'm showered, I'm fresh clothes on, I've eaten, and I have my poker bag ready. So I hop in the car and I start driving straight to the casino. While I'm in the car, I like to listen to music that gets me pumped up, gives me a little bit of an edge. Um, in my other blogs, I've talked about the importance of being aggressive at the poker table. So sometimes I like to listen to music with just a little bit of aggression, just a little bit of an edge to it, just to help me kind of get pumped up and get feeling good. I think there's something to be said for walking into a casino just after hearing some music that really gets you moving, gets you going. So I'll do that, and that's an important time for me in the car because, as I've said in other podcasts, I don't use headphones at the table. So when I'm in the car, it's really my last opportunity to listen to music and kind of get going, get ready to play. So I'll use the time in the car to play some songs. My car takes in a USB drive, so I've loaded some songs on there, and then in addition to that, there's some go-to songs I have on there that I really like. So I'll use that as part of my ritual. Use the time in the car to get pumped up and get ready and just kind of get in that mood to play. So from there, I've driven to the casino. I parked my car. In the back of my car, at all times, I always have a couple of jackets. If I know that I'm going to a poker room that's particularly cold or it's a cold day out, I'll go ahead and grab a jacket. I also have 3 or 4 poker hats that I like to use, kind of hats that I rotate through. So I'll go ahead and just put a hat on because I almost always wear a hat while playing. And then I'll lock up the car and I'm ready to go. So at that point, I've eaten, I have fresh clothes on, I've listened to some good music, I have my poker bag ready to go with all the electronics I need. I have a fully charged phone. I have a jacket as a backup. I have a hat on, and I start walking into the casino. And at that point, I feel that I've given myself the best opportunity to perform my best that day, to perform at my job and in my office the best I can. That wraps up another episode. You can always follow me on Instagram at LVPokerCoach. All of this work wouldn't be possible without your Patreon support. You can find me at patreon.com/LVPokerCoach.